When you ask a question, what's really happening? We tend to focus on the words, right? The what of the question. But what if the most important part isn't the content, but the timing? We're going to explore this really fascinating idea that a question is defined not by what it asks, but by the speed at which it starts to rewrite the world around us. It's all about that exact moment a question starts to change reality.
So here's the thing. A question isn't just a static object. It's a dynamic force, a kind of motion that actually interferes with the world. When an idea is generated, it's not a single point in time. It's more like a trajectory. A great way to picture it is like a wave. The exact same question can either crash violently against the shore or it can gently reshape it. And the only thing that's different? Its speed and its phase.
And the stakes here are incredibly high. This isn't about being right or wrong, it's all about the speed. If a question comes in too fast, you get what the source material calls discontinuous generation, basically a collision, a painful rupture. Too slow, and, well, you get stagnation, nothing changes. But if the speed is tuned just right, you get continuous generation. The world can actually absorb the question and update itself smoothly, creating change without all that backlash.
Okay, so you might be thinking, how do we even control this speed? Well, the tool we have is contemplation. But let's be really clear. This isn't about emptying your mind or just stopping your thoughts. It's a very active, almost technical operation. Think of it like hitting the brakes, intentionally slowing down a question the moment it appears. By doing that, you're creating this little pocket of time for reality to adjust and update itself without shattering.
Now let's just zoom out for a second and look at this on a social level. Our public discourse today has this uncontrollable need for speed, doesn't it? A constant rush to conclusions, to judgments, to hot takes. It's basically a recipe for constant collision. In this framework, contemplation acts as this crucial pit stop. It's a place to pull our fastest questions off the racetrack of society, slow them down, and give them a chance for genuine reflection before we send them back out. It's the difference between a knee-jerk reaction and a thoughtful evolution. And this leaves us with a really provocative thought. The moment a question forms in your mind, the world has already started to change. That update is already in motion. So the real question isn't if the world will be rewritten, it's how. Can our own contemplation keep pace with that? Can we learn to hold our most powerful questions at the speed of reflection instead of at the speed of collision?